Yo, yo, welcome to Trippy Commentaries and our hunt for the Jetpack in Grand Theft Auto 5. I'm RJ, joined up with Justin.
What's up, man?
And C-Dub.
What's going on, everybody?
Today we have a couple things to show off to you, and it's a pretty big day because we had the release of the Flight School update. As you guys can imagine, it's pretty easy to correlate the Flight School update with the Jetpack search, that's for sure.
Yep.
First thing I wanted to show off is this poster right here. It says Alien Couch. Not really a big deal, just something I kind of wanted to point out before I show off a couple other things, including a new vehicle. You know, we are kind of looking for aliens. Perhaps there is a clue
trying to get
be found
abducted
here
by them as well.
Right, and one of the major clues is to see the eye. These things kind of have one eye each, or I guess it's a, you know, of course it's a couch creature, so it has 3 eyes, or 4 or 5 or 6. I don't know, 6 eyes from what I can tell there. But
yeah,
pretty crazy. It also says Weasel Kids with an owl saying just weird.
Weasel Kids.
Definitely weird. So let's go ahead and grab one of the new vehicles added with this brand new update. We'll catch you guys in the skies. This is the brand new jet, the Western Besra. Not bad. I kind of wish it would have some weaponry, perhaps some missiles, a lot like the laser. But we'll take any new jet we can get, and this one's pretty cool. Definitely can't wait to use this one online. C-Dub, what did we get with this brand new Flight School update?
Well, there have been a few adjustments and, of course, some additions. The major news, the biggest things to report, is that we have now opened the San Andreas Flight School. Is now open for business in online. There's a lot of really cool missions there that I have played. You get 2 new planes and 1 new helicopter that online are on the Elitis website, and then here in single player can be accessed, of course, through the special vehicles menu at the hangar and the helipad. The Buckingham Mill jet, which holds an astonishing 16 people. Pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Of course, the Western Besra, which we are taking a look at right here, that is quite acrobatic and very easy to maneuver. And then we have the Buckingham Swift, which is a helicopter. We do have 1 new vehicle, which is the Invatero Coquette Classic. You get the hardtop and the roofless variants. We do have a couple new parachutes. You got a flight suit and a flight helmet with the oxygen mask. They have tweaked a couple of the jobs online as well as far as the payouts. You guys that are big Rooftop Rumble fans are probably noticing that the payouts have changed a little bit. So we'll definitely have to be checking that out and evaluating the situation going forward on which jobs online are the best to do.
Yes, not the best that they're taking our payout up from us on Rooftop Rumble. I'm going to go ahead and lose the cops, and then we'll be taking a look at something right here, this section of Los Santos.
Dope. Nice.
Ninjutsu. Okay, so here we are. We have no cops on us now, so we are safe to look around. We did have to show this symbol off here. You guys might know about this. I know CVG showed it off, and one of our Jetpack Coalition members, the Nova Project, definitely go check their channel out. I'll put a link in the description. They recently put a video talking about this, so definitely wanted to at least bring it up here real quick. I think it's pretty obvious that it does kind of look like the Jetpack symbol, especially the one found hovering over Fort Zancudo, and it also looks like another symbol that we'll be showing off here shortly. But I think it's just one of those reoccurring symbols that kind of shows up. I don't really think it has a ton to do with the Chiliad mystery. I do see the resemblance, and I know that it is really well hidden. But, you know, I really don't think it's connected. I think it's pretty cool, but I think the main reason why I don't think it is involved with the Chiliad mystery is this area that we're in right now. It just doesn't seem to have a whole lot going on. You know, you have downtown Los Santos over there. There is the Maze Bank building, so that's pretty cool. But as far as this area, I'm not really seeing a whole lot going on here. What do you think about this symbol here, Corey? Do you see any resemblance to possibly a UFO or anything to do with the Chiliad mystery?
Yeah, I mean, another thing that it could be possibly seen as, if you were to look at it upside down from what you're looking at it now, it could look like a sun coming up over a horizon, or it could possibly look like an eye that is partially closed with eyelashes.
Yeah.
So those were things that stood out to me.
Yeah, we'll definitely have to keep an eye on it, especially because it looks like a bunch of other symbols, like I said, that are found around San Andreas. Let's go check out something else, guys. This area is extremely suspicious. It's the first time we're going to look at it here at Trippy Commentaries. Hopefully we find something there. We'll meet you there. We have arrived at the mysterious barn here in Grapeseed. This is the brand new helicopter, the Swift. Unfortunately, this also does not have weaponry. Come on, Rockstar, put a rocket launcher on
Hook
it.
us up.
But this barn is pretty interesting. There's certainly a couple things we got to mention.
Yep.
Pretty cool looking. There might be something hidden inside. Now, if you look at the top of the barn, it looks a little bit similar to the actual Chiliad mystery mural. It's kind of the same shape as the mountain there, so it could be just a coincidence. If you come over to the other side of the barn, you can see another sun logo. Certainly looks a lot like the logo we just looked at. It says Cousins there. Pretty cool. You have the weather vane on top, and of course you have this water tower right next to it as well. So many people speculate that there could be something hidden inside of this barn. As you guys can imagine, nobody's been able to actually get inside of it. We'll try some stuff out. It's pretty crazy how you can kind of look inside of it in some areas and see something. We'll try to do a perimeter scan here. Also next door is the burnt down house. Justin, you remember that?
Of course, I love that mission. Pretty memorable. You know, you take out the whole family of criminals that are hiding out there. Yeah, the sun, another recurring theme we're seeing, just like what we saw
Praise the sun
in Chinatown. Yeah, and also the similar to the eyeballs on the billboard that we opened the video with.
Yep, definitely. It was a pretty crazy poster there with the aliens.
Yeah.
Maybe we need to find a couch somewhere or something.
The magic couch.
Now, I've seen some pictures of inside the barn. Some kind of weird looking objects or something, but I really am not seeing a whole lot suspicious here. Main reason why I wanted to point it out was just for the sun logo that looks a lot like the other one we looked at. And I guess a lot of people have been directing us here. But
Yeah.
I don't think that there's going to be any way to get inside this barn, as it seems to be pitch black inside there.
I would say that the sun icon it's kind of out of place. Like, what is it doing necessarily on a farmhouse like this in the middle of nowhere? Corey, what do you think about it?
I mean, it definitely stands out. I mean, it's of course it's yellow. I mean, all the other paint on the barn is white. It seems like it's newer than the other logos on the barn. It looks like it's been painted more recently, and there's definitely a strong resemblance to that other logo we saw just previous to this. So, I mean, it's pretty interesting. Maybe we can perhaps try and see if after this latest update, if we're still able to fly the helicopter under the map, maybe we can come here and check it out sometime.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well. We have yet to try that as we try to blow up the door and everything here at the barn. Nothing happened, but we'll definitely try that off screen. I'm assuming you'll just fly right through it like a lot of the other places we've tried to do that at.
Yeah.
But it's certainly going to be worth a try. I'm surprised we have yet to do it. Nothing really else to show off here, guys. But there is one more thing we want to do as we will head back to the Penrice Building. A lot of people have been talking about it lately, I've noticed. So I just want to go back there one last time. We have a lot of exploring to do, as with this new update, of course, you know, Flight School update. Is there something new hidden in the game? I haven't heard of anything yet. I'm surprised. I've been, you know, reading the wire and all that, trying to see if anybody has found any difference. Nothing has come out yet, but we're going to do some exploring off screen, and you know, we'll let you know as soon as we find something. And we do have a couple theories we have to try out. We were waiting to do them until after the update, so we definitely have some work to do. We will meet you guys back at the Penrice Building. There she is, the Penrice Building, a very mysterious location. Perhaps there's still something to be solved here. A while back, we showed off kind of a glitch where if you take this red light, you get close to it with your helicopter, you can produce a red glare on the buildings in the background. You can see it there. So maybe that has something to do with the Chiliad mystery, but there's one thing I did want to show off here at the end of this video that I think is pretty cool, and it might be a very big clue to the see the eye hint that we've been looking for. So let me go ahead and land on top of the building here. Alright, and there we are. Stay on, Jason Voorhees.
Don't fall.
Okay, so of course we've been looking for the eye, and it can't be a coincidence that you have a floating red orb right here next to the giant Penrice eye. Of course, 5 stars. This orb seems a little bit out of place. I know you have some floating red orbs on the satellites, so maybe it is kind of a, you know, just a clue to match up with that. Maybe it's just trying to do the same exact thing. But I think it's a little odd that this red orb just happens to be right here, floating on top of this red pyramid with the Penrice eye in the background. When you put this red orb perfectly in the middle of the eye, man, it just, doesn't it really look wild? It really looks like it could be the eye. You know, it looks like like the all-seeing eye, and it just seems to match up perfectly. I don't know about you guys, but just, it looks really interesting. Definitely wanted to show it off to you.
Yep.
Who knows what there is to discover here at the Penrice Building. And this building across the way, is it just a coincidence that you have this glowing red orb across the street in perfect position? I guess that's for you guys to decide, as we will definitely do a lot more exploring around here and try to figure out if this area has anything to do with the Chiliad mystery. Thank you for joining us, Corey, and dropping all your knowledge. Justin, we will catch you in our Diablo playthrough, guys. Make sure to catch that. Next Gen Diablo 3, pretty awesome.
Yep.
And we'll catch you in the next episode of the Jetpack Hunter. Stay trippy, guys.